bracket, so they're the home team in their white. Alcoa, the visiting team, in their gray and crimson. Off we go, and it's grabbed by, rebounded by Tidwell. And you see the left ankle of Mason Tidwell heavily wrapped up. He's been playing through that for a couple of weeks now. Burleson gets the Mustangs their first bucket.
I love the him. We got some verticality in this game. Great pace, great finish by Burleson.
Condis Cherry transferred from Austin East. He puts up his first shot and gets it down. There's the sophomore. He averages 14. Jameer Dean averages 15. Stepped through by Kirk, didn't get it down. Rebounded by Loretto. We will keep an eye on the rebounding stats in this game. Loretto's been out-rebounded by their opponent one time this year in 34 games. Hello, Burleson.
Wow, Burleson already with 5.
One more for Bowie, and he got it down. Number 3 in gray, their outstanding quarterback in football with the ball right now. Backdoor, Coco from the corner, and it's good for the Tornadoes.
That's a beautiful.
Tied at 6. Tidwell, the fake, the look, and he missed the 3. And there's Bowie on the offensive glass. Bowie averages 8 boards per game. Robertson got it down. Goals demand.
That's so beautiful. Well said. I love the word connectedness and togetherness. Tied together with a special experience.
Condis Cherry to Jay Kirk for 3. Got it. Kirk fell down. There was no foul call, but he'll hit the 3. He's got 7 already. And Eli Graf was all over Corbin Reynolds. Tidwell, corner, short. And Cherry up for the rebound. What a pass up ahead to Jameer Dean. Dean, the finish in 1.
You said it, Jeff. I mean, it was the entry pass.
With 3.5 to go in the first. Dean converts. He is 6. Jameer Dean, one of those 3 starting sophomores for Alcoa, and they're up by 4. Now Robertson in the paint for 2.
On balance for an outstanding finish.
One of the Loretto seniors, Jackson Robertson, the Region 5 tournament MVP. Cherry with some shake and bake. What a move. It didn't get the finish. The putback goes there by Dean. Second chance opportunities, a huge key for Alcoa. There's Exhibit A right there.
I loved hearing Coach Collins talk about Dean's impact on winning, and we see it right there in transition and then on the offensive glass.
How about Bowie with the fadeaway on the baseline for his first field goal? Open look from the top. Not there by Jabril Coco. Bowie gets cut off inside by Kirk. From the corner, it's Wilkerson to knock it down.
That was set up by Bowie. What a pass. Outstanding pass.
Wilkerson, a junior, 36% from downtown. The Mustangs lead by 1. How about this first quarter? Kirk tried again. Coco, the offensive glass. And the finish for Coco. He's on the board. That's Robertson checking out for Loretto. Tornadoes get a turnover. Ale, the finish.
Since he's coming to this game, he is impacting this game through his pressure in the backcourt. We see that still generated 2 points for the Tornadoes.
And we talk about their balance. 5 different players have scored in the opening quarter for Alcoa. Graf, the Division II Harding University commit on football, making his first bucket here in the state championship. And that's
the energy in the later part of this first quarter with his energy has been outstanding.
Coco ahead to Ale. 2 more, and the Tornadoes are on a run. Quite an impressive close to that first quarter with that 8-0 run. Here's Bowie for Loretto. Short on that shot. Bowie tried again, got it down. Drew, what stood out most of that first quarter? Down for Reynolds. And it's 22-18. Joseph Carter for the Tornadoes. Backdoor to Dean. Throw it home.
The second time we've seen that set. Nice handoff on the.
Tidwell. Now Burleson, the baseball star, to the rack, missed the shot. Bowie puts it up and in.
Second chance opportunities. Bowie imposing his will here in the second quarter, but that was all set up by the nice drive from Burleson.
And Alcoa has the answer. A.J. Love, one of their fours. His brother Alden as one of his assistants. Jameer Dean from the corner, and Alcoa is up by 10. Burleson, his first. Coco rattles it in, 56%. 3 fouls. And now the Tornadoes have built. Became the assistant AD at Alcoa. Johnson City native. Robertson inside. Burleson, the putback. Does it count? Yes. A delayed signal, but I believe they said count the basket. Carter makes one of two. That's a great sign. You figured if nothing else, they might just take it to the other side of halftime. Right. For him to be back now is an even better sign. Cherry. And he got it.
Alcoa with 5 3-point makes here in the first half.
5 for Cherry, the transfer from Austin East. Burleson answers.
Big time answer. Burleson now with 13 points here in the first half.
#1 baseball recruit in the state, but also a Mr. Basketball finalist in 2A. Dynamic athlete, Burleson. Tries to block the shot of Kirk, who misses from the corner.
Gotta go.
Loretto's got to go. 4 seconds. Burleson realizes he puts it up, and it's off the mark. And that'll take us to halftime. Underway third quarter. Loretto with the ball in their home whites. Alcoa the road in gray, with Loretto being the top team in the bracket. Off we go in the third quarter, and there is Corbin Reynolds running point with those 3 fouls. Mason Tidwell goes right into Bowie, and Bowie missed the shot, tries to get his own miss and does. Reynolds on the take. Tough shot, got it down. Good start for the Mustangs.
You can see what Reynolds.
5% from downtown.
Burleson and Bowie both had 5 rebounds in the first half, and now we've already seen Bowie with 2 and Burleson with 1 as well, tracking a double-double watch.
They flashed the double on Bowie. Now Burleson against Coco. There's the trap. Kick it out. Reynolds. Yes.
You can see once again how
they lost at the buzzer in the region semis. They thought last year was going to be a year to get to Murfreesboro. They're here this year unbeaten. Down and down by only 1. Burleson's got 15 points. And Alcoa trying to respond. Tidwell playing on the bum ankle, gets the rebound. You see 13 in the middle of your screen there in white, trying to battle through that left ankle injury from the region semifinals. That's the only game all year Loretto's been out rebounded when Tidwell had to come out. Here's Reynolds playing with 3 fouls. Look at Tidwell, injuries and all. Buries a 3. Loretto is back on top.
Mason
playing through an arm injury that as a big-time baseball recruit, he already knows he's going to have to miss the baseball season. Got arm surgery coming up after the basketball season, playing through all kinds of pain. And Loretto, Burleson and 1, and the Mustangs lead by 4. Nationwide, millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination, NFHSnetwork.com, your home for high school sports. Alcoa trying to find a way to answer. Graff to Kirk. Big shot for the Tornadoes. Here they come.
That was a big shot.
Right now, they're both playing with 3 fouls. Reynolds. Bowie set a screen. Bowie puts it up and in.
Bowie is rebounding the basketball.
On 2. Contact. No call. Missed the shot. Up ahead, Robertson. Robertson walked away by Dean, who timed the jump perfectly. Now numbers for the Tornadoes. Coco around and in.
Mark that play right there. That was a significant Dean, and then a tremendous finish by Coco on the other end.
1-point game. Tidwell into Bowie against Kirk. Tough shot. Wow.
Bowie now with the double-double. That's his 11th.
Jameer Dean. Good on the first one for Jameer Dean. 68% free throw shooter. Got it. Pounding the officials. Let them do their job. Jay Kirk for Alcoa gives it to Candace Cherry. Off we go. 2A championship. Alcoa for the three-peat. Loretto for the perfect season. Tied to start the fourth, and Cherry puts Alcoa back in front.
Wow. Everything was created around him, ran through him, but this year they're deeper, and that is the big difference of what Coach Collins said Alcoa was able to do.
Big three by High School. Finished up at Penn State. He's going to enter the transfer portal officially on Monday, and Alcoa, in one sense, doesn't miss a beat without him to get back to the state title, going for the three-peat. But they had the broken thumb, and yet Loretto still got that far. But they thought last year could have been their year. Now they want it to be this year. Going for the perfect season. And one, Robertson. Mustangs by 5 with 4.5 to go.
An outstanding possession for Loretto. Took care of the basketball, paced the possession. What a great cut by Robertson there. Scoring it through
2008, 34-0, 4 minutes away, leading by 5. Alcoa looking for a three-peat, needs a rally. Robertson, Tidwell from the corner, another big three for the banged-up junior who's playing through multiple layers of injuries. At the line after the Robertson fouls, and he was on Loretto's basketball team in a game now. Bowie, ripped away, good hands by Cherry. Tornadoes need a basket. Coco to Cherry, blocked away. And that one's down for Dean. 6 rebounds, 74% on the year at the stripe. Got them both. 18. 2 minutes to go. From the corner, Dean, they need it. They got it. And Alcoa is not done yet.
Such a big shot, and of course it was Dean.
Playing with 4 fouls for Alcoa. Tornadoes try to cause a turnover. Reynolds gets it back, goes to the rim and scores.
I like Coco or Cherry to get downhill and go quickly.
Cherry trying to make it happen, and does.
There you go. Get downhill, get in.
This Alcoa is not, and Reynolds calmly hits them both here when he was still with Austin East. They lost in the quarterfinals. Senior, now playing high school ball in Orlando. Highly accomplished prospect collegiately. And Candace, just a sophomore. Gets it to a three-point game. Loose ball. Alcoa's got it. And Coco scores. 1-point game. 45 seconds left. Bowie will get across midcourt, and almost a steal. Cherry thought he had it. He commits the foul. Bowie, 74% on the year, misses the second one. 2-point game. Ale the rebound.
Got to be Cherry or Coco getting downhill.
Fairly small lineup in there for Alcoa. Cherry making moves. Reverse. Got it down. How about the sophomore? Tied at 61. Reynolds to Tidwell. He thought about it. And now with 13 seconds left, Loretto takes a timeout. 10.4. Here's Bowie. One-on-one with Ale. 5 seconds. Burleson trying to get free. Bowie the fadeaway. No good. Burleson tried to tip it in, and we are going to overtime. What else would you expect for this matchup?
Wow.
The 2A championship is not done yet. A fresh 4 minutes on the clock.
We're just talking about two teams that have incredible mentality. Great defense. I love the shot from Bowie here. That is a capable shooter taking that shot. It almost went in. And what about Burleson darting in there trying to get that offensive rebound? But kudos to Alcoa to figure out a way to tie the basketball game to send it to overtime.
There's Jameer Dean coming back to the huddle to start overtime. And Loretto ball. Burleson on the take, puts it up and got it.
Beautifully done. Great first.
Some huge free throws down the stretch. His defense was everywhere. Now he pops a three. Got it.
Cherry has
Bowie again. They want it. Dean is on him. Reynolds, one-on-one with Coco. Missed it. Bowie, the rebound. And there's Reynolds to put it in, and the Mustangs are back in front. Trying to play keep away. Burleson on the take. Got fouled, and free throws for Burleson to try to make it as much as a three-point game. And he got it. 20 points now out, playing through that arm injury and the rough ankle. Makes 1 out of 2. 7 points for Tidwell. Still a one-possession game for Ryan Collins and the Tornadoes. Looking for Cherry. 20 seconds left. Cherry on the take. Got it. And a timeout taken by Ryan Collins.
Timeout. Still plenty of options if you're Alcoa.
One more for Robertson. And he missed it. Time starts to run. Here's Cherry. They're down by 2. 3 seconds. Cherry. The shot blocked by Reynolds. And Loretto has pulled off perfection. The Mustangs have won the Gold Ball Trophy. 35-0.